have everything built up, because once you log into that, they're going to be pulling data from left and right. They're going to be pulling data from left and right. So make sure that you get established first. You know what you're doing. You're following all the steps. And then I guarantee you everything will go. What's up, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here, coming to you today with yet again another video. All right, you already know how I do it. I get straight to it. But first, man, like always, I ask you guys to like, comment, and definitely subscribe, man. And when you subscribe, hit that bell to make sure you're notified every single time one of my videos get posted, man. I drop a lot of game. I drop a lot of value on this channel, man. You can just scroll down, click on any video, close your eyes, and I guarantee you it's gonna teach you something in that video. All right. So with that being known, make sure you send these videos to anybody that you know that could definitely benefit, man. All right. So look, today I want to talk to you guys about how to create, build, and strategically fund your CPN. All right. This is a highly recommended video. A lot of you guys have CPs. A lot of you guys want CPs, different things like that. But if you're not knowledgeable about how to do a CP or how to build it, because it's completely different from your regular personal, or if you're not sure how to operate on the business side on it, because it's completely different from your business, right? Or if you're not understanding how to do things because you can't buy homes with it, you can't file taxes with it and things like that, okay? So you have to be able to move strategically to where you're not in the system of getting those things. Because once you're in the system of getting those things, two things can happen. You could be in a lot of trouble, number one, or number two, which is the most likely, is you're just gonna get denied in everything and you're gonna get flagged. And once you're in that eternal system, it's literally nothing you can do, okay? It's literally nothing you can do. Now, when you have a CP, okay, understand that the number is not as important as the building and how patient you are, okay? Now, what that means is you can't just get any old number, right? You can't just have any numbers and put them together and think that you can operate how you want to operate, all right? You have to understand age limits. You have to understand where you are, okay? We are marked and we are identified as for our age, and we are marked and identified as where we are in the region, okay? Now, the only time that you can operate kind of outside of that is something that, you know, I'm fond of, is if you have it on the business side. Now, I do not mean you go to the IRS website and you file a business straight under your CP like that, okay? It is not done like that, all right? Do not do that. But what I do mean is, even if you are in Chicago, right, and your CP is in Florida, those two entities can do business together, okay? Those two entities can do business together. But separately, you can't have a Florida CPN and then think that you're gonna get registered starting out in Chicago and thinking that it's gonna work, okay? It just does not make sense, and the world is much smarter than that, all right? So understand that you need to understand where you are, and you need to understand the age that you're going to be operating under. Now, it is not the best thing in the world to have a 21-year-old CP or a 22-year-old for your CP, and then you have a bunch of 10-year-old accounts, okay? That is automatically a red flag. It automatically does not make sense, okay? The sweet spot is between 35 and 45. 32 and 45. That's a good sweet spot, because there's still a lot of 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds with like no established credit. All right. So once you jump in the game and you understand that, then you can establish that credit. And then once you have those 10-year lines, those 15-year lines and things like that, it will look a lot more feasible than if you were 20 and you had a 18-year-old line, right? It just doesn't make sense. Now, mind you, I do understand that sometimes people have an place as an authorized user at an early age, but you need multiple. All right. You don't need to be going in there trying to just barely getting by. Oh, you need 7 accounts, 8 accounts on that, because you want to make it look like it is just as smooth as possible. All right. Now, of course, I have everything you need as far as the creation, the building, the funding aspect. Of course, we're going to fund on the business side because it's where you get the most money at. We're not playing with chump change. All right. But I cannot show you guys step by step right here. You know I will, but I couldn't show you guys step by step right on here exactly how to do it. All right. So definitely hit me up for that sauce, man. I have it readily available for you, and it's at a decent price. Okay. Also, remember to comment below any videos that you would like for me to inform you guys about. Make a video about it, and I will definitely go in depth. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's about making money and as long as it's about something that I'm extremely knowledgeable in, such as credit cleaning, personal credit building, business credit building, even if you got age course, even if you got taxes or different things like that, consumer law, Metro 2, it really doesn't matter, guys. This is your one-stop shop for any and all of your credit needs, your finance needs, anything like that. This is the channel for you. All right. You can also, like I said before, look at all of my videos down below. They are packed with value. Okay. So when you understand how to create, okay, and with your name, you can use your name. I wouldn't recommend using your name. I know a lot of people tell you to use your name. I would not recommend that. All right. Because if you're adding yourself on a business, you don't want 2 names that are the same. Okay. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but you just don't want 2 names that are the same. Make it look real, okay? You don't want somebody in North Carolina got the same name as somebody in Georgia and then they're randomly doing business together and they got the same things on their credit. Who you fooling, okay? So understand, and when you get this document, follow everything step by step. If I give you 8 steps, do not do 3 and then ask me why it's not working. Do all 8. They're very easy. All right. You just got to take your time and make sure everything is going through correctly. Logging into your Credit Karma or Credit Sesame, that is not the most important thing. That is not going to automatically tell you if it's working or not. Okay. Contrary to your belief. Now, what it will do is it will kick you out of the system and flag you if you're trying to move too fast, too quick, too soon. I can guarantee that's what it's going to do. But as long as you have everything that you need and you're building on that slowly, you will be good. But a lot of times you have to wait for you to get into internal services so that you can then have everything built up. Because once you log into that, they're going to be pulling data from left and right. They're going to be pulling data from left and right. So make sure that you get established first. You know what you're doing. You're following all the steps. And then I guarantee you everything will go through. It's not hard at all. And with that, I would always recommend that you clean your personal. Okay. It's cool to have them. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's money. But at the end of the day, you need to clean your personal. You always need to clean it up. All right. You always need to clean it up. That's my recommendation for anybody. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're in the streets. I don't care what you're doing. Have that thing to where you can clean it up. All right. It's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with another video, man. Drop them comments if you made it to the end of the video. Remember, every single comment is going to be valuable because I'm always looking for who's commenting the most, who's engaging the most, and those are the people that's going to be winning in my weekly giveaway, man. It's much love here. Hope it's much love the other way.